Hi friends, welcome to our YouTube channel One and Only Pharmacy. So friends, today's lecture we are discuss about unit number 2 forms of business organization, subject drugstore and business management, the pharmacy. So friends, I request you to all please watch this video till the end. Let's start. Business means any activity that keeps a person busy. Friends, we are already studied about what is business, types of business in first part of this chapter. There are five distinct forms of business organization which are sole proprietorship, partnership, joint stock company, joint Hindu family and cooperative society. In first part of this video, we are detailed study about sole proprietorship and partnership. In this video, we are study about joint stock company and joint Hindu family or types of company etc. So friends, let's see. Joint stock company is third parts of business organization. First two is sole proprietorship and partnership. They are already studied in previous video. Joint stock company. A company is governed by the Company Act and it has to follow various provisions of the act. What's joint stock company? A company is governed by the Company Act. A company is governed means government by the Company Act and it has to follow various provisions of the act. Hence, the company form of organization has to comply with various statutory requirements. A joint stock company is organized to carry a business on a large scale because its capital requirements and risk obligations are too burdensome for a single individual or for a few individuals bear themselves. Joint stock company means as like a share markets company. We are already suppose Cipla company. It's governed by the Company Act. India has to value and it has to follow various provisions of the act. In company's name, joint stock company. Stocks means shares. Salient features of this company. A company is incorporated association. It comes into existence only after registration under Company Act 1956. The members or shareholders are the owners of the company. Means generally we are also the company of the uh, owners of the these types of company means stock market company. The business is run by the board of directors elected by members in the general body meeting of the company. The capital requirement in a business is divided into shares of a small denomination so that would-be investors can invest small or large sums of money as they desire. Example, Cipla company. It's a very wide company in India. Its share price is currently 800 to 900 per shares, etc. The shareholder is always free to withdraw from the membership of a company by transferring his shares. Means we are always free to withdraw shares from Cipla company or Sun Pharma company. To transferring his shares, easy to buy, easy to share, etc. If companies profit, then we are also share our profits. If companies loses, we are also buy the shares. Joint stock company silent features. The liability of the members of a joint stock company is limited to the unpaid value of shares held by them. The liability of the members of joint stock company is limited. A company is a legal person. Only the law can bring it at to end. Its life does not depend on the lives of its member. The shares of a company may change several hands on the stock exchange, but the life of a company remains unaffected by such changes. If we are withdraw our shares of this company, does not affect the company about we. Joint stock company. Advantages of joint stock company. What the advantages of joint stock company? A joint stock company is able to collect a large amount of capital. A joint stock company is able to collect a large amount of capital. It attracts a wide range of investors by giving them to the option invest small or large sums as they desire. Company offers you are either invest 1,000 rupees or either invest 1 lakh rupees. It's our sums they desire. Due to the large financial resources at its command, a company can organize a business on a large scale and can afford to expand it further. Generally, stock markets companies are always wide or large scale because they invest capital is always or shareholders. The shares of the company can be transferred without any difficulty. Suppose we are the buyer shares. It's very easy to process buying share uh, and sharing shares, buying, sharing, etc. It's very easy. It's not difficult. The management of the company is conducted on a democratic principles. The management of the company is conducted on a democratic principles. The company is managed by directors who are elected by the shareholders. The liabilities of the members of a company is limited to the nominal value of shares held by them. The risk of each member is reduced because it is diffused and spread over several members of the company. The joint stock company enjoys perpetual succession. Insolvency, insanity, or death of its members has no effect on the existence of the company. Suppose anyone shareholders are dead, but there is no effect such a company or their death. Disadvantages of joint stock company. The formation of a company is costly and time consuming process. There are a number of formalities which are required to be complied with. Generally, this type of company is very large scale companies and they provide very formalities which are required, license required, etc. etc. Sometimes bogus companies are floated to cheat the investors of their hard-earned money. The company is not managed by proprietors, shareholders. We are shareholders always buying shares, sharing shares, etc., selling shares, etc. The secrecy of the business affairs cannot be maintained because every issue is discussed in the meeting of board of directors. And last point of this chapter, joint Hindu family means forms of business organizations. About this chapter, forms of business organization, what is joint Hindu family? Let's see what is joint Hindu family. According to Mitakshara school of Hindu law, the property which is inherited by a Hindu from his father, grandfather, and great grandfather is ancestral property. Likewise, the son, his sons, and his sons' sons become a members of the joint Hindu family. इस बिजनेस में क्या होता है कि किसी एक आदमी ने बिजनेस डाला फैमिली में, सपोज कि परदादा ने बिजनेस डाला, तो उसका अगर परदादा गए तो उसका बिजनेस किसके पास आता है? दादाजी के पास। दादाजी भी चल बसे तो उसका बिजनेस आता है हमारे पिताजी के पास। पिताजी के बाद हमारे पास, हमारे बाद से हमारे बेटे के पास, हमारे बेटे के आगे उसके बेटे के साथ। ऐसा ये बिजनेस चालू ही रहता है हमारी हिंदू फैमिली में कि एक बार बिजनेस चालू हो गए तो वो चालू ही रहता है। और उसको क्या बोलते हैं? ऑल्सो फैमिली बिजनेस भी बोलते हैं। Let's its definition. According to Mitakshara school of Hindu law, the property means business which is inherited by a Hindu from his father, grandfather, and great grandfather is ancestral property. Likewise, the son, and his son's sons become members of the joint Hindu family. Second point, a business which belongs to a single Hindu family and conduct it as a family business. I also told you it's called as a family business. Is generally in the hands of the senior-most male members of the family, who is known as a karta. In this business, no senior-most female members of the family are hand over this business. Always male members, male senior-most member of the family who is known as a karta. No legal formalities are required to convert a business into a joint family business. It's a family business. There are no such requirements of legal formalities to transfer his business from father to son, grandfather to father, etc. It's very simple business. Silent features of joint Hindu family. Only Karta has right to manage the family business. What is Karta? Karta means senior most male member of the family or business. The liability of all members of joint Hindu family is limited except Karta, who has unlimited liability. Only the male members of the family can claim the right to be members in the joint Hindu family business. The existence of the joint Hindu family business is not affected by the death or insolvency of a member or even Karta. If Karta having death but business is almost already transferred to his sons or his sons, etc., there is no insolvency of business. The share of each member of the family keeps on fluctuating. Means fluctuating means always decreasing or increasing. It increases on the death of any one co-partner and decreases by the birth of a new co-partner. सपोज अगर फैमिली में 4 पर्सन है, मीन्स बिजनेस के 4 पार्ट है। अगर किसी की डेथ हो गई तो ऑलरेडी बचते ही 3, तो बिजनेस के प्रॉफिट भी ऑलरेडी कम, मीन्स ज़्यादा होता है। 4 लोगों को 25% जाता है, पर अगर एक की डेथ हो गई तो किस 33 आते हैं इसके लिए, इसलिए फ्लक्चुएटिंग रहता है बिजनेस। और किसी की बर्थ हो गई तो उसके पास हिस्से होते हैं और 20% सबको आता है, इसलिए किसी की डेथ हो गई तो इंक्रीजेस होते हैं शेयर्स, और बर्थ हो गई तो शेयर्स की प्राइस कम होती है, मीन्स शेयर्स कम होते हैं। Advantages of joint Hindu family. Karta has full freedom to run the business. He has the right to take decisions without any interference of others. कर्ता अपने मन का राजा होता है, जैसा वो चाहे वैसा वो बिजनेस चला सकता है। उसको किसी डिसीजन के लिए फैमिली मेम्बर की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती। ही हैज़ द फुल फ्रीडम टू टेक द डिसीजन। The business is just like insurance cover for children, widows, disabled, and sick members of family. Yes, it's like insurance because it's a family business. The business can be run smoothly with the help of all members of the family. Yes, the business has no effect of insanity or death of any member. I already told you the business has no effect of insanity or death of any member. Business is already transferred by the next generation or other senior-most male member. Disadvantages of joint Hindu family. What is the disadvantages of joint Hindu family? There are 3 types of disadvantages. The resources of the joint Hindu family business are limited in comparison to other business organizations. Obviously, it's a family business, means there are no resources such available. Otherwise, like business, partnership business, etc. etc. Karta has unlimited authority to run the business. The initiative and sincerity of young members of the family has no place. मीन्स इस बिजनेस में क्या इस बिजनेस का सबसे बड़ा डिसएडवांटेज ये होता है कि अगर सीनियर मोस्ट मेल मेंबर के हैंड ओवर में बिजनेस है, भले कि उसके पास दिमाग ना हो, नॉलेज ना हो, बिजनेस नॉलेज ना हो, तो पर वो करता रहता है। अगर फैमिली में कोई छोटा मेल मेंबर भी रहा हो और फीमेल मेंबर भी रहा हो, उसके पास ऑलरेडी बहुत सारा नॉलेज है बिजनेस का, पर इस बिजनेस में क्या होता है कि वही सीनियर मोस्ट रहता है उसी के पास। मीन्स कि जिसके पास नॉलेज है उसका इधर कोई, उसके लिए उसके जो नॉलेज के लिए इधर कोई जगह नहीं रहती। All the members has the right to get share income and profits of the business irrespective of their involvement in the business. This makes the members of the family irresponsible and lazy. Yes, absolutely right. सपोज बिजनेस फैमिली में 4 लोग हैं, उसमें 2-3 लोग काम करते हैं। शेयर्स ऑलरेडी सबको समान ही मिलेंगे ना। पर सपोज क्या होता है इस बिजनेस में कि 1-2 ऐसे रहते कि वो इरिस्पॉन्सिबल रहते, लेजी रहते। उनको पता है हमने काम किया भी और नहीं किया भी, हमको अपना शेयर्स आता है, 25% होगा, 25% होगा। इसलिए वो अपने बिजनेस के प्रति इरिस्पॉन्सिबल और लेजी रहते, क्योंकि उनको पता है कि वो कर रहे हैं तो मैं क्यों करूँ, एक्सेट्रा। These are the disadvantages of joint Hindu family. Let's see once again. The resources of the joint Hindu family business are limited in comparison to other business organizations. Karta has unlimited authority to run the business. The initiative and sincerity of young members of the family has no place. All the members has the right to get share income and profits business irrespective of their involvement in the business. This makes the members of the family irresponsible and lazy. Last point of this video, kinds of companies. Companies may be classified from 4 different points of view. Companies according to classified of their points of view. First point, from the point of view of incorporation, from the point of view of liability, from the point of view of nationality, and last one is from the point of view of public interest. Let's see one by one in detail. From the point of view of incorporation, first, there are 3 types of companies under the point of view of incorporation. One, companies incorporated under a special chapter. Companies incorporated under a special chapter. This type of company does not exist in India. Okay. Companies established by a special act of parliament. These companies are also called as statutory companies. Example, the Industrial Finance Corporation, LIC of India, and LIC of India, Air India, etc. This company under the companies established by a special act. of Parliament. Third type, companies incorporated under the provisions of Company Act. These companies are also called as a registered companies, means share market company, etc. They are also registered companies in Company Act. From the from the point of view of liability, means there are also three types: companies with unlimited liability, companies with limited liability by guarantee, companies with liability limited by shares. And third type, from the point of view of nationality. From the point of view of nationality. Third type, from the point of view of nationality. There are also two types: national companies and multinational. Multinational means MNC company. National companies means already available in our national states, etc. Or multinational means this company are also available in other countries or multinational. These companies, what is national companies? Those companies operate with the boundary of the country of registration. Means national company means our Indian company is already registered by in Indian Act, etc. Multinational means the companies which operates in various parts of the world, like US, German, Australia, India, etc. From the point of view of public interest, last type of classification of company according to the point of view of public interest, there are three types: private company, public company, and government company. Let's see one by one in detail. Private company, a company which run by a minimum of two members. A company which runs by a minimum of two members or by maximum of 50 members. इन पार्टनरशिप में क्या होता है, मिनिमम टू और मैक्सिमम 20 रहते हैं, और इन बैंकिंग सिस्टम में मिनिमम 2 और मैक्सिमम 10. बट इन प्राइवेट कंपनी में क्या होता है कि 50. अ कंपनी विच रन बाय अ मिनिमम ऑफ 2 members और बाय अ मैक्सिमम ऑफ 50 members does not allow public subscription to its shares, and it also restricts the transfer of its shares. It's called a private company. A private company combines in itself the advantage of limited liability with the facilities of the partnership organizations. This reason it's preferred by many businessmen. This is called private company or public company. A company can be formed by a minimum of 7 persons. What's public company? A company can be formed by a minimum of 7 members having no maximum limits, maybe 100,000, etc. That means public company. But minimum, how many persons are required for start this business? 7 persons. Offers its shares to public with a view to collect large sums of money to finance its projects, and also does not restrict the right to its members to transfer their shares freely. Such a company is called as a public company. Likewise, in our profession, this company, Cipla, Sun Pharma, means private, also public company, means anyone can buy shares and sell their shares freely. Once again, a company can be formed by a minimum of 7 persons having no maximum limit on its members, offers its shares to the public with a view to collect large sums of money to finance its projects, and also does not restrict the right of its members to transfer the shares freely. Such a company is called a public company. Last, see government company. A company is called by a government company if at least 51% of its shares capital is held by the central government or by a state government, or jointly central as well as state government. Means any company that 51% shares in the hands of central government or a state government are called as government company. Let's see one by again what's classification of company. गवर्नमेंट कंपनी मीन्स क्या कि 51% शेयर्स ऑफ दिस कंपनी एक गवर्नमेंट के पास रहते हैं, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के पास रहेंगे और सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट के पास, और दोनों के पास भी रहेंगे. पब्लिक कंपनी मीन्स क्या कि जनरल minimum 7 persons or maximum having no limits for such a company. Everyone can buy these shares and sell these shares. Private company minimum 2 and maximum 20, maximum 50, not 20. Let's see once again this video in detail. In today's lecture, we are detailed study about joint Hindu family or joint stock company. Stock company means it's a very simple types of company, or generally we are know about stock market or share market, etc. Trading in day-to-day types of company. Friends, today we are today discuss about forms of business organization. In previous video, we are detailed study about sole proprietorship and partnership. Sole proprietorship means only one person is responsible for this type of business, or partnership means minimum 2 or maximum 20 of persons according to their agreement, which are also called as a deed, partnership deed. Joint stock company means क्या? A company is governed by the Company Act and it has to follow various provisions of the act. Hence, the company form of organizations has to comply with various statutory requirements. A joint stock company is organized to carry on a business on a large scale because its capital requirements and risk obligations are too burdensome. Example, Cipla, Sun Pharma, Lupin, etc. Tata Motors. For a single individual or a few individuals are bear themselves. Silent features: a company's incorporated association. It comes into existence only after registration under the Company Act 1956. Joint stock company. The liability of the members of a joint stock company is limited to the unpaid value of shares held by them. Advantages: a joint stock company is able to collect a large amount of capital because it's a registration under the Company Act or listed in the share markets or stock markets. Hence, it's called as joint stock company. Hence, a huge amount of investments are like capital are collected by this type of company. Invest small or large. Joint stock company. The liabilities of the members of a company is limited to the nominal value of shares held by them. The risk of each member is reduced because it is diffuse and spread over several members of the company. बिजनेस प्रॉफिट हुआ तो सब में बटेगा, लॉस हुआ तो सब में बटेगा, किसी एक पर बर्डन नहीं रहता है इस टाइप में. डिसएडवांटेज क्या रहता है इस टाइप कंपनी का? इस कंपनी के लिए बहुत रिक्वायरमेंट्स रहते हैं. Hence, the formation of a company is costly and time-consuming process. There are a number of formalities which are required to be complied with. Sometimes, bogus companies are floated to cheat the investors of their hard-earned money. The company is not managed by proprietors or means shareholders not. Joint Hindu family. It's a last type of forms of business organization. Joint Hindu family means family business. Generally in Gujarati are everyone joint in the family business. According to Mitakshara school of Hindu law, the property which is inherited by a Hindu from his father, grandfather, and great grandfather is ancestral property. Likewise, his son, and his son's sons become a members of the joint Hindu family. A business which belongs to a single Hindu family and conduct it as a family business is generally in the hands of the senior-most male members of the family, who is known as a Karta. No legal formalities are required to convert a business into a joint family business. Kinds of companies. Generally, companies may be classified for these are the very important topic in our day-to-day life. How many types of companies are present? Companies may be classified from 4 different points of view according to the point of view of incorporation. This type of company does not exist in India. From the point of view of liability, limited liability, liability by guarantee, or liability by shares. From the point of view of nationality, there are also two types: multinational company or national company. National company means only present in our India, and multinational means other branches in the world. From the point of view of public interest means private company, government company, or public company. Private means minimum 2 or maximum 50. Public means minimum 7 or there is no limit for such a company, members of this company. Private, public, and government means 51% of shares this company is in the hands of the central government or state governments. So friends, these are the very simple chapters of D pharmacy, drugstore, and business management. Chapter numbers, unit number 2, drugstore and business management of डिप्लोमा इन फार्मेसी. तो दोस्तों, ये वीडियो आपको कैसे लगा कमेंट सेक्शन में ज़रूर बताना, और आपको इस वीडियो में कोई भी प्रॉब्लम आए तो मुझको कमेंट सेक्शन में ज़रूर पूछना. सो फ्रेंड्स, अगर आप इस चैनल पर नए हो तो प्लीज़ इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब और इस वीडियो को लाइक और शेयर ज़रूर करें. थैंक यू गाइस. मिलते हैं ऐसे फार्मेसी के अगली वीडियो में. प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब Do like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, One and Only Pharmacy, for pharmacy related daily updates.